Okay, so Steve, we're in the starting sequence here for race 2 of this day.
Yes, sir.
And we've got about a little over 2 minutes to go. We're down here at the pin end this time with a lot of judge boats, a lot of boats. So we're kind of in the official spectator fleet here. So we'll see if we can get some good pictures. We don't have Bacon 2 in the air yet. He may be going up a little later.
Oh, spot ready to go. Coming up on 2 minutes. No kidding.
So we've got about 2 minutes to go according to Fred.
Count us down there, Frederick. I will.
So Lars Grail really had a good race there and in tricky conditions. And I would say he's taken over the lead. You also have Kayard right up there. It'll be interesting to see if Ross and Mark and those guys are all down.
Nice launch.
Time?
Minute 30. Thank you.
So we may want to get the camera on the starting line versus me and Steve. See the judge boats all lined up here. Dick Parker right there, 4876. Raced against him a lot of years. He's been to Gull Lake many times. There's the 1 minute gun, Steve. So race 2 about to get going.
Good shot there.
At the pin end, a race 2 Vintage Gold Cup Live.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
So Bacon 2 is up, right? There he is. Okay, he's up. Should be able to see that on YouTube.
Nobody's up.
No one over there. Clean start. Follow the left side of the race course on this race. Good clean start there, Steve.
That was good.
Yep.
Everybody's behind the line.
Yep.
Looks like the wind is going down a smidge. Still coming out the same direction. They've not moved to other mark, which makes it a lot easier.
So it looks like Mark Reynolds got slightly buried there. He's tacked over to port. He's back on. He's tacking on the starboard. So he had to make a few clearing tacks.
Yeah, and there's good air coming down from Ziegler. See it? Yep. Johnny's place. Got 2 drones in the air. I just saw one down there. Now we got one over here. That thing went fast. Oh, I don't think there's one, because you're over here now, aren't you? I think it's right over here.
Again, if you want to watch the races from our YouTube link that's provided on our Facebook page, be able to check that out.
That's a must see. You gotta see that.
Yep.
Just got a picture of Don in front of McDonald's. Yeah. That'll be one for the mantle. Yeah.
Tomas Hornos is punched out in the middle here, so he's sailing very well. He's another very good sailor that we haven't talked much about, but I was talking to him, Tomas.
Yeah.
And he can't wait to get back to Miami either for a little warm weather. But he's just out in the middle here, sailing very well. He's right in front of Lars. You have Arthur in that group.
Arthur's right back up in the front row.
Yep. Arthur's a cool cucumber. He doesn't get rattled. He had a bad finish in the last race, but he just got caught on the wrong side of a couple of shifts, missed a couple of shifts.
He's got 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty easy math.
And KR's right with that group.
Who's the Argent?
That's Tomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check, make sure that mic is on. Let me see the mic. Ask if the audio is better. Somebody said the audio was
going well.
I think this just keeps coming out here.
Okay, so from my perspective, George Abo, Arthur, KR, Grail, all kind of in the mix. Jim Vandermolen's up in the mix. He's sailing very well. So this is the group we're kind of following up here.
They're getting lifted on port. Look at Arthur.
Yep, he really is getting lifted up.
For a little bit of a header.
He seems to be in a little better pressure than George too. So we right now, from our perspective, it looks like Arthur could be winning this. It looks like he's just moving better.
Yep.
And he's just got this little wind.
Well, he's got clear air.
And he's got clear air, yep.
Fortunately, he's in a bend. You have to tack it into a knock. Wind can change up there, that's for sure. You know how that works. Yeah. Looks like Lars is down a little bit, but he's tacking over. Looks decent.
So Leif Carlson got kind of pushed to the right side, and he's coming across in breeze and trying to fight to get into this top group. It's really going to be crowded at this weather mark. The left is.
Can they make the mark?
I don't know that.
I don't think so. There's a puff in there. I don't think. No, you cannot make that.
Nope.
Is that Greg Smith over on the left?
Could be.
87. 4187. Yeah. It's 4187. Ray, can you hand me that list behind you? There you go. Page 2.
All right, so Arthur and Hornos appear to be, I would say, 1, 2. So Arthur's rounding in first. Tomas Hornos will be
I
second.
don't see it on here, Brad.
And I want to say Greg Smith from Gull Lake is in third.
What number?
4187.
I don't see that on here. Oh, there it is. Cautious. Greg Smith.
Yep, Greg.
Yeah.
So Greg Smith
He
is...
broke down, so he had a DNS.
Right.
Very good Gull Lake sailor, Greg Smith. He's a Blue Star with silver chevrons, I'm sure.
If you're just gonna leave a channel for me to fly through.
Light breeze now.
It is.
Looks like Paul Kayard is in 5th. Cunningham's in 6th. And then Lars Grail in 7th. So Lars is going to have to do some work to get back into this. It looks like Zabo possibly is right. No, that's actually that's Ross McDonald in the top 6 too. So he had a great comeback there.
Did I see that in a
Yeah.
second?
Like, I'm literally in the worst possible seat you can be in. Look at this. I'm sure someone's out there sailing. I can tell you Ray's duck blind outfit looks good. His ghillie suit. But he's keeping warm.
I wish I was
Okay,
in
so
the
Hornos has
duck
jibed away from Arthur. And Arthur's jibed.
Oh, it feels so much better going downwind.
Zabo's in 3rd place. In pretty good breeze. So this runs as usual.
It's funny how much warmer it is going downwind than upwind. Gives you time to warm up.
I actually think Ross McDonald is in the other SUNY Carlson star, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Is Bacon 2 still up?
Oh yeah, and it's live. And on us right now.
And of course, for those of you wanting to get the drone race footage, tune into our YouTube page. It looks like Bacon 2 is maybe, is he coming in?
I am coming in, yes.
He is coming in. Bacon 2's hard working today. So Steve, the wind has stayed pretty steady. It hasn't really, I still think about 7 out here. It's not really building.
It's blowing 9, but
Well,
I
9.
think that's a little high. The wind chill, for anybody that cares, is 41.
Okay, that wind chill out here is 41. Now you think, my God, these sailors must be freezing. I would say, yes, they may be, but they wear really warm stuff for sailing. As we know, we have some of that stuff. Of course, we're not wearing our stuff today.
It's right where it should be, in the closet at home.
Yeah. So for the non-sailors out here, they dress pretty warm.
promise you
So
I'll dress.
temperature won't be too much of an issue for these guys.
I promise to dress for the last day. Okay, we're about 100 yards from the finish, or from the
Gates.
gate, not finish. Looks like Creamsicle extended his lead a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Creamsicle. Jeez. Does Arthur know you call the boat Creamsicle?
I think so.
It is a funny name for it. It's a beautiful boat. It really
Absolutely.
is spectacular. And they are always extremely fast in this regatta. This may be their year, Steve. I mean, he's sailing very well. He had a bad race in the first race,
Yeah,
but
he just needs enough for a throw out. Where's the
All right,
Mars?
Bill. You got time to? Is it a good time to stop?
Yeah, well, he keeps going a little bit further
Yeah.
ahead.
All right.
In case someone comes around.
They're not going to come this far.
Hopefully not.
well, it depends
to
which
break
gate
down.
they're coming to.
Huh?
All right.
All right. So Arthur's taking the right gate. He likes the left-hand side of the race course. He's first around. Tomas Hornos is going to be in second place. And George Zabo is taking the left gate, and he likes the right side maybe. So we'll see. So there's your 1, 2, 3. Arthur, Tomas Hornos, and George Zabo.
He's flying over here.
Paul
Look at that.
Kayard is just around.
Tommy, Fred.
Tommy, look at the wind. Look at the wind he's going.
That's
so
what he's
far.
looking for, yep.
So Zabo, Fred just pointed out some wind on the race course.
Look at him go. There's your 9 or 10.
Yep. So there's a lot of wind on the right side, and I'm not sure they've. Arthur's tacked over.
Headed right for the weather mark.
So they've all tacked over to get into this wind.
It's a lift.
Yep, he's headed right where he wants to go.
Leif Carlson, Mark Reynolds around. Looks like Leif's having some issue with his mast.
Ray, what'd you do? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Bacon 2 has landed.
What's the blinking yellow? Oh, now it's there.
So from our perspective, Arthur is just in a big lift and in breeze.
Ooh, look at the knock Sable just got. Look at the catch.
We try not to guess what the world champs are doing, Fred.
Yeah, no.
There he goes.
Yeah, he's backing for some breeze too. See it?
No, because we're always on the wrong side.
I'm not turning around.
Did you see Steve? You got a picture of Steve? He looks like a homeless sailor. Literally. All right, so I will say that Zabo has worked his way up into second place potentially here. Ross McDonald appears to me to be in third. Arthur's still in first. So, and they're all on starboard tack, so the course has just gotten a right-hand shift. They're all flopped over to starboard. And I literally am in the coldest possible seat in the entire boat. Ray is going to have to give up his ghillie suit. Vegas Golden Knights, baby. Woo! They won last night. Why are we going this fast? Jeez. It's so cold. It is so cold. Oh, okay. I'm crying Uncle John's band. Yep.
months over there.
He did. He's a very patient sailor out here, and when we just talked to him about it, he's just, it's very methodical, very patient. He kind of lets the race come to him. And of course, he's sailing with Dave Caesar, but they're a great team. I mean, they're very good. The Silver Star.
He's covering the weight now. He had a wreck. And we're in it. That's what
What's the wind chill here?
There's a fire going on. I saw the sun that bell earlier. Yeah.
So Arthur's tacked over. George Szabo has tacked over. Paul Kayard has tacked over. I've kind of lost track of Thomas Hornost. Pretty far away from the action right here. We're trying to get up to the weather mark to give you good shots, and we'll bring you down with the leaders. Welcome all of you back from YouTube and the drone Bacon 2 coverage. More people watch the Bacon 2 coverage than Steve, but you can understand why. So it looks like Arthur's going to carry some good breeze into this weather mark, Steve, and he's really extended nicely. He's actually got his main cracked off a little bit, and Szabo's on a huge lift here, so closing the gauge down a little bit.
A few boat lengths, but
Yep. Paul Kayard is reaching, so George is actually gaining a little. He's just... There goes Arthur right there. Good job, guys. You got Szabo in second right there, 3-4-2-2. Ross McDonald in third place. Paul Kayard is going to round in fourth. And then Lars Grail and
fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth. Oh. Where's Lars?
he's at 58.05. Leif Carlson and then Mark Reynolds, so pretty good group.
He's taking it wide.
Oh boy, look at this. Tomas Hornos got left. He actually got caught on the right side of the race course a little bit and lost a few boats there, Steve.
Yep.
Yeah. John McCausland going around with him. Pink Lady. All right. Let's try to catch the finish, Billy.
back in.
Sure.
Hopefully. Are those guys going in over there? Yeah. Who's that?
Might be Dick Parker. Yeah, that's Dick and Seth Parker. They're heading in, so the Parker team is heading in. Not sure what happened. We'll try to get an update from them. We're going to head back down the leg to get a good beat on this finish.
Usually it's warm going down there. It's like he's made up a little bit of distance, but not probably enough.
So you've got Arthur in first, George Szabo in second, Ross McDonald's in third, Kayard in fourth, Lars Grail is in fifth, as we are seeing it from here. They're halfway down the run to the finish line in the conclusion of race number 2 today. Boy, Ross McDonald has sure turned it around. He and John Clerk were out yesterday, and I talked to John after the race, Steve, and I know they didn't feel like they sailed their best. At Clerk, he said his crew work wasn't great, but he hadn't sailed a Star in a while. And now they've got it turned around. Of course, John Clerk, a very good high-level crew.
Yeah.
And so those two will work it out.
How far forward KR can get us fast.
Yeah, boy, look at
Right
that.
over the front of the boat.
Yep. The boat that Lars is sailing is a Duplin.
Duplin?
Uh-huh. It's the one Duplin here. We had a Duplin 210 that was fast.
Yeah.
Maybe a little light in the ends. That was the story on it that we heard.
Right. Well, here we are. Coming in very close to the finish line.
Yep. They'll be finishing within the minute here. So Arthur's got to make one more jibe. Dave Caesar's up on that bow. Beautiful jibe by Arthur. Good work. Those
Boom.
guys are pros. And I think George can probably make it where he's at. So another bullet by Arthur. He's gonna just stop coming and talking to our table.
Yep, 2 bullets for him.
And there goes George Szabo. Good race. So you get a silver star, a gold star, another gold star, another gold star, and another gold star.
It's funny how those gold and silvers
Always make their way to the front.
to the front.
Yeah.
The KR4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Grail 5. $45.07.
I think that's Pacific. That may be Doug Smith and
Doug
Stu
Reynolds.
McIntosh, maybe. Yeah. Mark Reynolds right behind that. Leif Carlson right behind Mark Reynolds. Oh.
Who's behind Reynolds?
Leif Carlson. Fred, you can watch us on Facebook. You'd have all that information. It looks like Jim and Charlie Buckingham,
That's a close one
and
there.
then Greg Smith right behind them. Miles Pritchard. Scott Mason and Pink Lady, good race from them.
Burr.
Yeah.
Here you go.
No.
I gotta adjust my anti-wind wrap.
I need an anti-wind wrap. John McCausland, Tomas Hornos just finished. John Vandermolen with his son Jack coming across the line. Good job by them. Mike Heckey, Tom Lonergan, and Don Parfit all coming into the finish line. Good job, guys. Hard to run a regatta and sail and do it all, and Donnie is one person that can do it all.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be coming across the finish line real quick.
Parties have been great.
Yep. Parties, organization, the whole deal. Rick Burgess, Jim Vandermolen, and then Ken Woods. All right, so how long did that race take? Not too long, did it, guys? About 40 minutes?
30.
30 minutes. So we're knocking off races literally in a half hour here. That is the plan today. The wind is supposed to come up. It's still, I'd say, maybe built to 9, but it's still under 10, which is really good for these boats. I know John and Mike Ward will be relieved when they don't have as much to work to do as they did yesterday. That was a lot of work for those guys. All right, so Steve and I will be back in a few minutes when they start the third race, and we're expecting that to take place shortly. So Tom and Steve signing out.